We are live from Journey's End, from the barn. How's everybody doing? Did you miss me? You couldn't have possibly missed me. It's only been like a day. We have Kathy Wiseman and Miss Patty and Denise and Terry and Nancy. Thanks for coming, guys. How's my stream? Am I choppy? Am I loud enough? Aw, thanks, Terry. We have a lot of work in front of us. Much work. I've been throwing some more things up on Facebook Marketplace, especially if they don't fit in the aisles. Looks good, not choppy. Good. Good, good, good. I set up early, and the whole network needed to be rebooted. You look good and sound great. Awesome. Hello, Joletta Johnson. Welcome to my channel. Hello, Miss Sherry. Yes, I feel so much better. No more COVID. No more COVID. I got the shipping room cleaned up, and I'm starting to pull out people's stuff. I'm starting to send emails to people to see if, hey, once upon a time, we did a sale, and then we panicked because we had very little time to empty an entire house. So direction changed quickly. Yes, Amy. Oh, it feels so good to be done with the house. You like the background? That's Babes' collection. So far, those are things that he grabbed off the trailer, and yay, maybe I'll hear from you. Dusty Moose. I got my Dusty Moose. You had lusterware little set, right? Do you still want it? Because I will pack it and I will invoice. Let me double check. Double check my list. Yep, a German lusterware sugar and creamer. Yeah, total panic on whether or not we were going to get the house empty in time. And then I heard from the attorney today, and she was like, I just wanted to let you know that the buyer's looking to close next week. I wanted to make sure you're ready. Next week? I'm like, dude, I'm ready. Bring on the buyer. Sherry, you should have several packages for me too. Sherry, yours is packed. I will shoot you an email and make sure you want it. Hi, Rhonda. Doug! Are you feeling better? I had also sent you some emails about other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make myself a note right now. Check email. I will do that. I did 2 mystery boxes. Cindy Y. Let me see. Where is Cindy Y? I'll have to check email for that one. Cindy. There you are. I see it. I'm going to add it to my list. right now, because we're, we're not, like, it's not like an official live sale. Well, I mean, I have some things for sale out. Hang on, let me just get Cindy's information here. I have some things out for sale because there were some orders I had to cancel because they never paid. So I canceled them. All right. Miss Cindy, I have you down. And I know exactly where those things are now because I'm all kinds of organized. Well, almost there. I'm almost organized. Yes. Well, I had a spot to work. I'm going to watch out for that blue lamp to come up for sale too. Oh, you guys got to remind me of this stuff. Yeah, it gets really curly now. That's why I pull it back all the time. I think it's because it's thinning. Hello, Nebby Pale. It's Miss Sonia, right? Jan, do you have your little black Karen kitten with you out there? Babes tried to find it on the last load. And I was like, no, that cat has somewhere else to go. Babes, you leave that cat alone. Oh, I hate the curls. I hate the curls. I want to just... You haven't invoiced for the mystery boxes yet, right? No, because the mystery boxes... I've got yours down, Jeanette. The mystery boxes, we did that live, and then all of a sudden we panicked with trying to get the house empty on time. I love it. I have to pay to have hair like yours and Mia's. Just resent my email, and yes, invoice me for the German lusterware. Thank you, Dusty Moose. I appreciate that. Yes, Sonia, I remember. I got chickens. I got bok chickens from you. Coolest chickens ever. So no, that little black kitten did not... Babes wanted to get it in one of the vehicles and bring it out to Journey's End, and I was like, nope. Yep, Patty, I just sent you an email before I went live, actually. Oh, you're in Bible study. You better pay attention. Pay attention, Miss Sonia. Get your Jesus on. Oh, I feel so much more relaxed. Hello, Miss Amy. I have a big box of stuff for Miss Amy. Do you have more mystery boxes for sale? How much and size? So, mystery boxes, the way that we were doing it was just pick a category of what you want and how much you want to spend, and I will run around and fill a box for you. So that's what people were doing. Let's see what else we got here. All right, I just... Michelle. I just got, oh, yep. Stoneware, ironstone. Yep, and I know where all that stuff is now. Michelle, you should send me your phone number, and we should do like a FaceTime call, or hit me on Instagram or Facebook Messenger. We can do a FaceTime call, and we can walk the aisle if you'd like. because I've got all that stuff. Some of it is still packed in boxes. Oh, that blue lamp. Yeah, I was having a difficult time finding a comp for that. Noelle was going to help me with that blue lamp. You know how big that is, right, Sherry? It's huge. Huge, huge, huge. You have 3 or 4 emails from me over the last few months with wishes. I think I even sent a screenshot. I did see yours about the plow guy. Just sent you another email with a picture of the blue lamp. Oh, you guys are the best. Way to get me up to date. That is so helpful. Yeah, I will, now that I can sit still a little bit, you know. I don't want to sit still for too long, though. Because, yeah, this is... I'm not overwhelmed. I'm anxious. I'm anxious to get started. I'm anxious to, like, literally pick a shelf, wash everything on the shelf, research everything on the shelf, decide if it's going into a live sale, or decide if it's getting listed and list it, and just shelf, 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 shelf. I want to do that. Babes has started, I was going to work in the house tonight to pull all that stuff out of the house, but I don't have internet in the house yet. Eric and Connie, hello, welcome to my channel. So for anybody that's new and trying to figure out what we're doing, I am a hoarder's daughter turned reseller. I'm saying it again. Hoarder's daughter turned reseller. Last year, with what we, you're dead now. Last year, with what we made the first 3 years, wow, they're all coming all at once. The barn door's open. The screenshot was a little salt and pepper set. Yep, I got that too, Terry. That's in your pile. Okay. Okay, last year, we spent what we made the first 3 years selling off my mother's estate on this property that I'm at now. So, there's lots of videos on my channel. If you see anything called Journey's End update, there's a playlist on Journey's End. And there was a trailer, a park trailer. Wow. There was a park trailer underneath a roof. They had put in like a pole barn over the top of the park trailer to protect the roof. And we removed the trailer piece by piece using sledgehammers and chainsaws and a neighbor's tractor. We pulled the trailer out and we dug out everything underneath. We poured, I don't know how many tons of gravel, and then we poured concrete, and then it started to snow, and we went home, and we did nothing. So we left a little park pavilion in the middle of the woods with a couple of motorcycles underneath. Missing 2 canning jars with metal tops. Oh boy, do I have canning jars. And then when the weather broke, we put walls on the barn and a roof on the barn. Or did we do the roof before the winter? I think we did the roof before the winter. Yes, the roof was done. Where are you going to list stuff? I am going to do several things. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, once I have a couple of videos done, I'm going to turn on memberships on my channel, and just the cheap one. It's going to be $1.99 to be a member. And every month that you pay for membership, you get $2 off your first order. So, ta-da, it's free. But the membership is so you'll get buy it now videos of the things that I'm about to list, either on Facebook Marketplace or on eBay. And they'll just be buy it now stuff. We'll also do live sales on this channel for offer up stuff or themed stuff. I'm also going to be doing live research and listing, because the majority of what I wouldn't say the majority, I'd say 50% of what we moved from the house, I didn't have time to find out the value of. So it just got moved. So I already found one thing today that I'm just going to toss it. I also have things on consignment locally. If they're very, very large things that I have no interest in shipping, those are at Rehouse Architectural Salvage in Rochester, New York. So I have a bunch of stuff on consignment. I found out that 10 miles down the road that way, there is a thrift shop called Heart and Hands Thrift Store. And all of their merchandise is donation based, and all of the proceeds from the stuff that goes there stays within Wyoming County, Genesee County, the town of Wyoming, it's called a peer development group. It's all for mental health. So I'm excited to be able to take some stuff down there as well. They do the opposite of what Rehouse does. It's all like smalls and clothes and hard goods and stuff like that. Now that's not consignment based. That's just donate. But if there's stuff that the price point's just not high enough for me to spend the time dealing with, I'm going to donate stuff there. Back and forth between YouTube accounts, huh, Nance? I see Nancy found 2 more cats. 2 more kittens. You know, you can look away, Nance. But that's just me. Or drive away really fast. So Babes can't get his hands on the kitten. Yep. Yeah, I'm excited about that. But, you know, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you're watching any of my streams, my research streams or anything like that. And if there's something that you are specifically interested in that you see in this barn, pretty much I would say 99% of what is in this barn is for sale. This is Babe's wall. Apparently this stuff isn't being sold right away, but not for nothing. Everything has its price, except for his hat. He's got to keep his hat. Hi, Norma Jean. You're not happy that those 2 were in your yard. Well, my mom used to get them all the time. I might have shirt tail relatives in Wyoming. Nice. I'm glad Plowboy isn't on that wall. Nah. He took it down and I said, hey, Terry just said because I think you made a comment. Either made a comment or you sent me an email right after the last live stream about it. So he didn't even have a chance to claim it. I was like, Terry wants that. I just got to find a comp for it. Hello, Bob Wally. Ooh, rain in California. That's fantastic. So, you long-timers, what do you want to work on tonight? Because I need to make some shelf space for the last 5 or 6 totes that are on the floor So I was kind of grabbing some bigger things or awkward things to see if I could sell them quickly. So I don't know, we could do it maybe at 8 o'clock. So in 40 minutes, we can try to sell a few things. The rescue trapper never showed and then didn't return calls, so the 2 adults did not get fixed. Put a call into rescue up in Philly today. Whatever helps you. Well, just sitting still is kind of nice. Gotta be honest. My knees have been swollen. My feet have been hurting. Wah, 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 wah. But let's see. So we got the shipping room set up. I'll show you guys the shipping room. I'll take you off my little stand here and turn you around. It's not completely done yet, but there's our shipping table. That's our hold shelf with people's stuff that people have claimed. These are packed up boxes that I need to invoice, and these are all the empty boxes for shipping. Bubble wrap. Jan invoiced me for the French book. Hope the order wasn't canceled. That is right here. Baba Wally. I will put that on the table. Not canceled. Yay! So yeah, there's the shipping room. Over here, I have been placing some things that I'm comping and gonna list. Why don't you grab stuff for a sale next week? Oh. Aw, thanks, Nance. I appreciate that. That's not a bad idea. So, let's see. This aisle is pretty congested. So let's do a little wander down here tonight. This is housewares? Housewares. Move this to the floor. Got my iPad set up here. So definitely have all kinds of mason jars. So if I find out that a certain kind of jar is cheap and unwanted, those for sure are gonna go. I haven't refound my black light yet, so I know I'm supposed to check these. Somebody told me that mason jars can actually be uranium. So yeah. So we have canister sets back there. We have some canister sets here. There's some green ones. There's some clear ones. Yes, some might glow. We got lots of old bottles. Lots and lots of old bottles. I need to do some research on those. This is the type of stuff that I was just like, oh God, there is so much to move, but I hadn't taken the time to learn about them. So I didn't know. And there's all different sizes. There's great big ones. There's ones with the milk glass lids, with the zinc tops. There's Atlas. Yes, there's lots of old medicine bottles. They are in different places. They need to be cleaned, but there's some medicine bottles there. There's some medicine bottles there. And then, let's see, more. These are more bottles. I need to get better lighting. Yeah, this is too far. We had a yard sale once before, and nobody came. It's just too far out in the wilderness. This is a cake plate thing. Aw, thanks, Patricia. I appreciate that. I got some cast iron bean pots, meat grinders, meat grinders, and there's a bunch of different like tea kettles and stuff. Most of like the tin or aluminum stuff I didn't bring. There's lots of scales. There's some robin egg color enamelware. There's old coffee pots. Let's see, more old coffee pot. Oh yeah, there's tons of insulators. Tons and tons of insulators. That's another thing I didn't research. This is like an old waffle maker. These things, according to Noelle, they sell really well. Those old toasters. This is more scales. All different kinds of scales. But we have lots of smalls that, I planned on kind of looking them up and putting them in a lot of people's mystery boxes and stuff. And there is tons of hardware. That's in another area. So then on this side, so these shutters, I mean, wow. I'm just going to keep listing them. But they sell. They sell on eBay. So we brought all the small shutters that were relatively easy to ship with us. There's lots of printers trays and knick-knack shelves. These are all cola crates. 7-Up, Pepsi. I figure I'll clean them up a little bit and just start listing them one by one. And then there's little ones like this. More Coca-Cola. Some of these are coffee cup holders, and some of these are wine bottle holders. And there's lots of like just cool wood boxes. What is that butterfly? I didn't see a butter. Oh, that was where did it go? I don't know what the marking is on it. I mean, it's kind of shaped like a cookie cutter. Yeah, that's the only thing that I put on the wall, Baba Wally, because I'm waiting to find the correct spoons. There's tons and tons of shells. Oh, it's to make fried pastries. Well, there's a bunch of them. They need to get together. Whoops. Right there's good. This is like what? One of those old-time biscuit makers. Yeah. So Babes is interest in the butterfly. Okay, well, I'll put him over here for sale. I don't know what he is. The flower too. Okay. You can grind a lot of meat. We sure can. I think they have, I think they're more for decoration now. Yeah, I don't know what these are. They have a handle and you dip them in batter and fry them. Ew. Well, I'm sure I've tossed the handle. Yes, you need the rosette handles. Okay. Let's see. This is like just a cool old crate. This is all like wood handled kitchen utensils. I know some are worth money. Some of them I would just put like a bouquet of them together, I guess, and sell them. This is another thing I promised to learn. These are all Griswold skillets. I want to learn how to bring skillets back to life. There's some Revereware, just specialty pots, like double boilers. There's enamelware. There's old tin oil cans, little oil cans. This is all cast iron trivets and things like that. Noelle! Hello, Noelle. Vintage Nordic ware, Swedish rosette and timbal, instant cookies, patty shells, Scandinavian delicacy, kitchen gear, desserts. You're a rock star. Thank you, Lulu. Oh, then you need to shop. You need to shop, Michelle. We have a random hand. Oh, you know what? That might go to the mannequin that's at Rehouse. I'll have to check. What else? Then we've got brass stuff. All kinds of brass stuff. So it's just a matter of, one day we're going to spend a day and we're going to pull this whole basket off the shelf and we're going to clean stuff up and we're going to figure out what the heck it is, and we're either going to sell it or we're going to list it. Same with this stuff. This is like just really unique. This feels like it might be cast iron or something. I don't know. But that's the stuff I got to learn. And then there's some old fans. Hello, Tony Patano. And this one's got fans and metal and all kinds of stuff. That's just going to be, grab a bin day, and we're just going to go away, mosquito. Focus on that bin. Hardware. We have a ton of hardware. Ton of hardware. Got little things like this. That's still got my mom's price on it. We got copper serving trays. This is just like kitchen. But then, I've got some, these definitely need to be listed. These are from an old car, and these are probably really valuable. So we're going to clean them up and get them listed and make money for my very expensive taste for my kitchen. We have lots of old tools, hand tools. This one is tins and silver plate. And, there's my crier bell. That needs to come out. Got all these little tiny cast iron irons. More vintage cookware. Yes, carriage lamps. Yeah. So about that, Kathy. Car still has a problem. So the good mechanic is going to do it. So, like, here's an example. You know, I know that some of these things are just going to bring a ton of money. I mean, this is really old, really heavy, really beautiful, set of 4. The hardware, I had always just, Jan, will you adopt me? You bet, Michelle. Bring your checkbook. Electric alarm horn, we have 2 of those. But this stuff, I'm just gonna, you know, list it and forget it type of thing until the right buyer comes along for all this hardware. This is not reproduction hardware. This is, you know, the Chippendale style. But yeah, this doesn't fit. So I gotta sell enough stuff or get enough stuff pulled out in order to fit it. These are Hone mirror tiles. Some of them have gold flecks and some of them don't. And these are selling for great money on eBay. So I just need to clean them up, and I'm going to list them just one and then quantity however many are here. So it's just stuff that, you know, it's got to get done. Got some artwork that didn't make it to the back, which makes it very difficult to get down this aisle, which I don't want. Rehouse would take hardware, but during the pandemic and things like that, she was having a lot of trouble keeping staff. So it was, she didn't want smalls. She wanted stuff that she could put, you know, straight out onto the floor and sell. But there's some beautiful artwork, beautiful frames. These frames, they just, you know, I need to sit down with a little vacuum cleaner and dust them off, take really good pictures of them. Yeah, they have a ton of hardware. Hardware always sells. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured too, Michelle. So I wasn't real quick. I mean, in the beginning, I let them take a ton of hardware, you know, before I had even scratched the surface of the house and was just getting things out of the storage units. Don't show my pictures, Jan. They're on the shipping table. They're next to be packed up. Found more mat cutters. I'm just covering up books in the library just so I can get down this aisle, because you know what this aisle is? Christmas. Ooh, very nice. The booth life can be exciting. My mom loved the life. When she had her booths at the antique co-op, you know, I never really got involved with it. I was very caught up in raising my kids at that point. Because the kids were little, so I never really visited the booth very often. But I found out later, you know, finding all of her little notes and stuff, that, oh my God, she just loved that life. The life of being around like-minded people, and just, you know, her creative juices were constantly flowing. You should get in touch with the couple in St. Louis who are refurbing an old mansion to see if they need anything. Well, if you already have a connection with them, reach out to them and refer them to me. So, breaking all kinds of rules here, but All right. So, hardware, tools. This is all I don't think that this is necessarily live sale type stuff. I just think it's going to be, list it and wait for the right buyer. But there's all kinds of very cool, odd, old tools. And this one, there's tons of planes in there. It's a lot of these old saws. I think there's about 15 of these. Oh, I miss you too, Noelle. When things let up, I'm coming to see you, girl. I'm coming to visit. Escape ladders, those should be really easy to list. You know what I mean? Just look them up, list them. But we definitely have Christmas crap left. There's some Christopher Radko stuff. There's Christmas lights. There's Christmas ornaments. There's Santas. This is it for Christmas. Is just this. This is what we have left. This is the Halloween stuff we have left. And Christmas. I think there's some Christmas in the next aisle. And then back here is just the other side of this one with all the shutters. I'm hoping that those are pretty quick flips. They look like they're selling really well, like I said. And the crates. And down here is the wallpaper and the wrapping paper that's left. Oh my gosh. There's a space on the shelf. Holy crap. Oh, hell yeah, I got vintage clothes. Holy crap. Got some old Christmas things there. So I want to get those listed. Halloween clearance, yeah. I've got some really good Halloween stuff left, so I know, I can't believe that there's space. What can I put there? Maybe these two crates and that box. Woohoo! I found shelf space. And then let's see. This aisle is all clothes. This is clothes, linens. I will take the rescue ladder if climbing it will transport me to a tropical paradise. Ha 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 ha. Oh, thank you, Lulu. Baskets. Interesting baskets are up there. All of the not so interesting baskets got tossed. But we have a lot of vintage linens, vintage clothes, and then all the luggage is up on the top up there. And then this is some craft stuff. Sometimes it just got to the point where if there was a hole on a shelf, as long as the whole shelf was dedicated to the same stuff, it got put there. And then ran out of space for all those jars. And then we got crazy looking brass and silver plate and just fun little weird little stuff. But some of this stuff is gonna go in people's mystery boxes. Like this stuff is, these are great. Some of them have signatures on them. It's time to just get them all listed. Little brass elephant. This is the bells. Hi, Vintage Gates. How are ya? And craft. Christmas. So definitely need to do a Christmas sale, but I'm going to do it around Thanksgiving, I think. Here's more little brass silver goodies. Yep. Need a GPS to find stuff in Jan's barn. I know where it is. This is all like makeup stuff. This is all these really cool old mirrors. Just some really cool stuff here. And some brushes. And little vanity trays. You should have a Thanksgiving sale with the platters that you have. I don't think I have enough to do a Thanksgiving sale. These are motion lights that are supposed to be outside the barn, that are not yet. Where did your mom source all this from? It took her 35 years to fill that house. These are all minnow buckets, and then there's some crocks. And here's some metal flowers. These are pretty cool. Aren't those neat? So she, flea markets, garage sales, estate sales, I'm sure the co-op, there's lots of wool blankets back here. Auctions, curbs. Yep. And then my glassware aisle is blocked. So I've got 2 totes that need to be emptied, but this is all glassware and pottery. Yeah, I know, right? That's what gets me excited. It's almost like, I know it probably sounds weird, but to be able to like compartmentalize a task and say, okay, my goal is this 3-foot shelf, and just focus on that 3-foot shelf, get it listed, get it washed, get it donated, whatever the case may be. The only thing Babe said not to focus on right now is lamps. The big lamps. I mean, I can do all the different lamp shades and stuff, but he wants to work on the house. He doesn't want to do packing. So I do have a couple things for sale tonight. Blanket and Afghan season is now. True. Jewelry is still at my house. Yep. All right, let me set you in my little stand here. And plug you in. See if anybody wants these few things that I had set aside. So this, oh, I love having the microwave right here. I can heat up my coffee. So this is a vintage Schmitz of Philadelphia beer light. And it's a little dirty. It doesn't have the bulb bracket in it, but you can get You can either put a bulb up in the bottom or put a bulb in the top, however you want to do it. It is 12 inches tall, 6 inches in diameter, and it's beer paraphernalia. No cracks in it. It's just dirty. Oh, I stand corrected. There is one little crack right there. But otherwise, it's just this. If you know anybody, you got to start thinking about Christmas gifts now. So I was just going to start this at $18. If anybody's interested in a beer light that just needs a bulb. And it's this big. I got a small fridge for my shop, and then I went and bought a brand new Keurig, and now I need a microwave and a bed, and I never have to go home. Crap load to go and figure out how to... I don't know what happened there. All I want for Christmas is a shop. So $18 for the beer light. If anyone is interested, otherwise I'm going to list it for $30. List, not lost. An LED bulb will keep the plastic from deteriorating more. That's true. That is very true. And it looks really cool lit up. But that is that's a unique little thing there. Next, who doesn't want a gumball machine in their life? It is from 1985, made by Carousel Industries, and the dirt is free. This is metal, this is glass, metal, this little thing is plastic, and you put your quarter in there and turn it. I saw, when I was looking up comps for it, I saw somebody had filled one with doll heads. Doll heads. Not kidding. So it's made in Taiwan. It's metal on the bottom. And it is 14.5 inches tall. And at its most bulbous point, 8 inches wide. And I'm going to start this at $20. Or skulls. You could put pumpkins in it. Does it require keys? I don't think so. I don't know a whole lot about it. But it is what you see here. There's the bottom. Nancy wants a gumball machine full of Prozac. Holy crap. Marbles. That is an excellent way to display marbles. Genius. So starting at $20, if anybody is interested. Yeah, you could put Christmas balls in it. You could just put it up on the catwalk. How do you get it open to fill it? I don't know. I didn't figure that out. I don't know. I don't want to break it. It probably has something to do with that. That just looks like a hex thing. It's not a keyhole. So yeah, 1985 carousel. It should have a key for that top. Well, crap. Well, I've got it priced really low, so if you want to go looking for a key for it. Oh, you know what? I have another one that doesn't have the glass on it. This one might be a different maker. I don't think that's a key. This one is also made in Taiwan. I don't know. It's a display piece. This other one, since it's not complete, I'm just going to get rid of it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of it. Tony Patano for $20. Carousel Industries, Des Plaines, Illinois. It's a mystery. It's a mystery how to get into it, but it's a really cool display piece. And you can see the gumball, where the gumball goes in, goes down. Marble collectors use gumball machines for marbles. Four-sided pronged. It's in your key collection, Jan. Well, you know what? I'll do some Googling and see if I can come up with a key for it. Yes, black light for marbles. Amy taught me that. All right, if I don't see anybody else, I see Tony Patano for $20 for the cool gumball machine. And I start calling it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. It does take a key. I can make one for you. There you go, Tony. Babes must be driving. And let me just get a sold in the chat. Oops. Hold on. Thank you, Doug. Whoop! Patty snuck in for 21. It is yours, Miss Patty. Oh. Patty for 21. All right, let me write that down. And I have two patties. Make sure. Are you Mr. Peanut Bank, Patty? You know, you might be able to use a clear glass lamp globe for the broken gumball machine. Tony, do you want the Candy's mom? Okay, good. Tony, do you want the broken one? I'll just send it to you for free, honey. Let me know. And you can try to find glass for it. You pay shipping. And it's yours. Because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. Not all good. Okay. Hello, Leslie. Just a couple items. I'm getting my feet wet with how I'm set up here in the barn. It's my new setup. So I pulled a couple of things out. So I'm selling and wandering and maybe gonna sit down and look up mason jars and do some research on mason jars, because if I can get rid of them, not all good. If I can get rid of them quickly, that would be really nice. I was thinking of doing, you guys tell me what you think with the mason jars. I was thinking of doing some sets, like with a big one, a medium, less than medium, and then a small one, and then sell like sets of 4 so that people could like use them on their counters or something like that, instead of... Hi, Julie. Oh, thanks. Hello, Miss Mia. Do you have any jars with the number 13? I don't think so. I did do some research on that at one point, and mason jars are a time suck and not worth spending your time on unless you want to fill them with buttons or broken jewelry. Well, yeah, I could do some shells in them. I dragged them all to the barn, Noelle. So I want to make something off of them for dragging them all out. Some of them are really cool. So here's the cool part. Patty's gumball machine just went straight to the shipping table. That's so cool. All right, here's another one. This is a as is, because it has a couple of little condition issues, but it doesn't change the coolness. This is a 1974 William Mason wooden train. And it is really, really neat. So if you have any train lovers in your life, it is missing the little box part off the back, but the wheels are all here and they turn, and it's got, you know, it's wood. So it's a shelf piece, and I don't know what that's about. That might come off. I don't know if it's a big old glob of paint, but it's really cool looking. It's different, you know? So it's 12 inches long, and with its little steam thing, 7 inches high, a wooden William Mason train. And I'm going to start this at $16. Same, Noelle. I'm going to do all kinds of homestead canning. God, I hope I get there someday. $16 for the William Mason wooden train. Remember, we're thinking Christmas gifts now. And this is just a cool, unique thing. And it is, again, I totally lied. It's 11 inches long. 11 inches long. Looks like one of the engines that met at Promontory Point, Utah, Union Pacific and Central Pacific trains. Baba Wally with the knowledge bombs on trains. Homemade pepper pickles in mason jars are easy to make. I want to make bread and butter pickles. I really, really do. Anybody for the little William Mason train? Ooh, do you know a lot of stuff about trains? Because we have trains here. We have, there's a Lionel set. There's a couple of different trains, and we wanted to do some research on them. They really, they need a cleanup. Hi, Trisha. Don't see anybody for the train. If you change your mind, you're walking back and you went, oh my God, she's selling stuff. $16. Trained. Speaking of mason jars being a waste of time, this one's pretty freaking cool. This is an amber jar with a brass screen top on it. It's got fruit on the back. It's got measurements on the side. It says 77 and 3A on the bottom, and on the front it says long life, wide mouth. And if it goes up to 3 cups, what does that mean? Is that a quart? Oh, that's a good idea too, Baba Wally. I don't know what it means if it's this size. But if anybody's interested in this one-off amber mason jar that I have, not a quart. Okay. Well, it definitely goes up to 3 cups. So the one-off long life wide mouth mason jar is $10. I found it for much higher, but I don't have any more of them, so I see sherry for 10. Fillet might be a quart. I don't know what a quart means. It doesn't match anything on my mason jar shelf, so it's got to go. Sherry says 14. How big is it, Noelle? What does that mean if it goes up to 3 and then a line above it? Filled to the top of the jar would be a pint. Ooh, okay, a pint. It's 4 cups in a quart. Okay. So this is 3 cups. 4 cups. 3.5 cups. I don't know. It goes 1, 2, 3, and then there's another line up at the top. I see sherry at 21. Oh yeah, I mean you can do a lot with the I looked on Pinterest and they are doing really cool stuff with these. But like I said, this is the only amber glass one I have. No, it's not a pint, it's a quart if full. Patty says quart. Sharon says pint and a half. I don't know. I have to learn this. All right, I'm going to start counting it down. I see Sherry at 21. Going once. Going twice. And it's like square, right? Sort of square. Last call. And sold. Yeah, you could totally do potpourri. You could do all kinds of things with this. Get a measuring cup and fill it with water, Jan. Let's find out. Thank you, Sherry. Perfect. The 4-cup line is at the top. It's 2 cups in a pint, 4 cups in a quart. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is a quart. So that means that everything this size is a quart, right? Oh, you totally could make it a bug house. If you get, they have those, I've seen them, the nurses up at the nurse station upstairs from my office. Hold it if my other box is full. I'm sure there will be more. Okay. They have these, it like moves. The butterflies look like they move, but they're not battery operated or fake or anything. So if you put like little fairy lights inside it with those moving things, and it'll hit the top of the screen, they'll think you got Tinkerbell closed up in a jar. Funny. All right, put that with Sherry. Could probably get that fit in that box. All right, here's another one that I sold previously, but they never paid, so I'm bringing it back. This is an official Sirocco wood, really interesting shelf. So it's like that wide, and it's got the gold looking, well, they're tan. It's not gold. Tan leaves. Kind of blends with my wall behind me, right? And it still has the Sirocco wood sticker on it. Yeah, you remember this. So this, we started at $20 before. So started at $20 again. And it is a little less than 20 inches long. And 20 inches this way. So it's like 20 by 20. Yeah, it's like a rust. It's like, it's a close rust orange to rust red, if there is such a thing. And 4 inches in thickness. Yep, with the arrowhead leaves. But it would look very pretty on the wall. That's how it would look on the wall. You could even put a mirror behind it if you wanted to. But I think that would take away from it. It's very, very pretty. Yeah, Sirocco. If it's spelled Syrocco. So close, Doug. I see Sherry at 20. And this is, these things, They wouldn't fit on a shelf. So that's why we're selling them today. I didn't have a place to put them. Doug, did you tell us how you're feeling? Are you all better? I've been worried. And so far, I'm not seeing anybody else, so I'm going to call it down pretty quick. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Will look great in my orange bedroom. Oh, very nice. You could also repaint the shelf. The leaf part is attached with screws. So if you wanted to change the coloring, I think we talked about it the last time I showed it. If I had it, I would paint this a dark brown, and I would actually do like several different greens on the veins of the leaves. Hi, Jose! But yeah, you can definitely, you could do whatever you like with it. Thank you, Miss Sherry. And I have the box all ready for this because, like I said, it has been sitting, it's been sitting on my outgoing shelf since June. So I think it's pretty safe to say that they're not buying it. So I will put it right back in the box with your pretty little mason jar. And it'll be perfect. All right, I really didn't have anything else. Out for tonight, like I said, just because I was getting like set up kind of thing. Also have, if anybody has dart players in their life, these are 2 new in package soft tip darts. It starts at 10 for both packages. Never used. Level 1. And their brand is Unicorn. I'm doing lots of doctor visits coming up, but I'm alive. Alive is good! We love Alive! Alive is our favorite. $10 for 2 sets of new old stock soft tip darts. It looks like the year on here is 2007. 2007 Unicorn Products England. It is a great Christmas gift. $10. Miss Mia, when are we going to do our listing party? Want to do it on a Saturday? You can take turns doing book sales with Pat Doodles and bye, Michelle. I will check my email. $10 for the darts. Nobody? Okie doke. We had lots of book sales that I need to do. Books gotta go. My kids prefer the dangerous ones. Of course they do. Speaking of books, this is only sitting here because it was previously sold. I'll give them to Nick if nobody wants them. I will write your name on them, babes. Nick. Darts. I won't even charge you. Just 2 kisses. this Saturday. No, can't do this Saturday. You know why I can't do this Saturday? Gender reveal on my grandbaby Saturday at 11 o'clock. We're going to bite into cupcakes and find out if it's a girl or a boy. I love cupcakes. We're all pretty convinced that it's a girl. Yeah. Gender reveal for Derek and Sarah's baby. Okay, what do we got here? I got a antique book. It's from 1920. It is called Handbook of Composition by Woolley. This is the 1920 edition. Somebody did write their name in there. And this is starting at $6. The Mechanics of Writing. Handbook of Composition. Exercises in English. Written English. Those are the 4 books that he did. This one is Handbook of Composition. Good English, grammar, sentence structure, paragraphing, manuscript arrangement, punctuation, spelling, essay writing, and letter writing by Edwin C. Woolley, Ph.D., Assistant Professor of English in the University of Wisconsin from 102 years ago. And there's no stains in the book. The binding is still in pretty good shape. Excellent shape, to be honest, for a 102-year-old book. God, babes, don't say that. Yep, University of Wisconsin. $6. Antique Handbook of Composition. And yes, the rules do still hold firm. You want that one, Jose? Anybody else? I'm going to call it down quick. Going once. Going twice. Might have a buyer for the beer sign. I need to get some screenshots. Okay. Last call. And sold. I have a pretty big pile of books for you, Miss Jose. Should we start sending a few at a time? Or are you going to come over the border and visit me? Missy? Sold to Jose. Amy is on it. Broker's fee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Amy gets paid in beading material. I know. Yes, please. It is a very cool book. Yes, please. Okay. I think that special import rate, I think if we do under 4 pounds at a time, it should be nice and cheap. Yeah, if there are no pictures, it's not worth it. I prefer the pop-up ones. Yeah, no, no pictures. This is edumacation material right here. Put that in Jose's book pile. All right. Get ready for your screenshot, Miss Amy. Let me get gotta block the background for you. Did you get it? Now she answers after it's sold. What was the question? I missed a question. I'm scrolling up. Are there any pictures asking for Doug Doug? Oh, I see. Well, you let me know, Jose. If you're planning a trip, I won't ship them. Show the ends of it too. Hello? 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 I see you, babes. Are you comfy on that couch? $18, Miss Amy. Let me know. So that's all I had set aside. Oh, wait, these things. Let me look up what Noelle said. Noelle said something. Hang on, Lulu put it on Facebook. Here's the whole kit. Ooh. Wafflet and patty shell molds. Oh, I feel like I've seen that little bucket. And that star. And that's a weird hooky thing. Maybe I should wait to find those other two pieces. I mean, I don't have the box, though. I'm not on the couch. I'm in your chair. I love that chair. I like this chair, though. This is pretty comfy. This is that really, really old office chair that I pulled out of Mama's basement. Yeah, Handy Hostess Kit, wafflet, and patty shell molds. I have these other pieces to this. So I'm going to hold off on these. The other pieces I think are in one of the boxes on that shelf. No, not for now. Send books, please. For a trip, I'll ask the new boyfriend. Ooh, a new beau. Aw, thank you, Tony. This is things that Babes has collected. Now this I wanted, and all of these are from different hanging sets. And I know that the rest of the set is in that aisle. But we got a little bear trap. Yeah. We'll have to see what we're gonna. But I like it. And then Babes is working on the doors, so we're doing swinging doors, like an old Western, for the bathroom. This is the bathroom right here. See the toilet and the sink. And the super strainer, it's got one more level it can go up. But there's swinging doors that are going to go there, so we'll have to put something cool on the doors. Where did Babes hide his coffee pot? Right there is the coffee pot. Coffee pot, microwave. And if I tilt it up a little bit, you can see that he installed my heater. I don't think it works though, because he said he needed a breaker. Yeah, he said he needed a breaker for it, so I don't think that it's actually like hooked up, but it's still pretty nice. We're not in winter. Yes, saloon doors for optimal privacy. It was about space. And it was funny because we both had the idea at the same time, because we didn't want, obviously didn't want the door going in, and then a door coming out would just be annoying, and we're going to be in and out of there all the time. So, and we found some. Aw, thanks, Patsy. Yeah, I mean, if you want some privacy, if you come out and you use the bathroom, there is going to be a door right here on the shipping room. So you can lock people out of the shipping room. See, there's the door to the shipping room that goes out to the barn. So, yeah. I know. Patsy, oop. Barn door's open. Mosquitoes are coming in. Someone commented that my flag was off by 1/6 of an inch. I measured it and it was only off by 1/64. I don't have OCD. I forget who that was that said that. Let's double check. Looks pretty good. He's got his, he's making my office his man cave. But yeah, so I'm happy that I got the shipping room set up. This desk that's in front of me, I'm going to throw out. Because it's crap, and it was from inside the house, and it's kind of got a musty smell. And now that my the two sides of my desk are here, we should be able to put together something for this, because it's very small leg room. So yeah. If you don't see the last poster for the OCD Foundation, then you don't see Babes. Oh, God. So OCD. I keep telling him, I'm like, Babes, they have medication for that. He's like, I'm not taking pills for that. So, yeah. I'm not going to get into anything else, I don't think, tonight. Remember, I'm almost an hour from home. So that's why I started. He's passing on the beer sign. No problem. I'm going to list it. Yeah, so I am. You're rubbing off on Jan. Oh, wait. I got to scroll up for that. She kicked out an Amber Mason jar because it didn't match the others. Okay. Valid point. But yeah, I'm gonna be coming out here after work. Babes and I decided to just throw out the trolley elevator, and I actually got a bite the day after we throw it out. We threw it out yesterday. On Facebook, and we had it listed on Facebook Marketplace for $200. And I messaged her back and I said, if we took it off the house and we put it on the sidewalk, if it's still there, you're welcome to it. And I gave her the address. She messaged me today and she was like, it was still there, we got it. And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. And I sent her the video and I'm like, here's where the grease tubes are in case it starts squeaking, and blah, blah, blah. They said that they were doing a huge remodel on their second floor, and they were so excited to have it. So I told Babes, I'm like, well, somebody took your elevator, but we didn't get any money for it. And he goes, well, it gets to live on another day. And I sent them a link to the garbage chute video. You couldn't upcycle the wood. Brett, we're so sick and tired of just moving stuff. You know, it got to the point where we were just like, I mean, Babes found all that wood. We didn't buy that wood. I forget what he said in that video on how much we had into it. I think we had like $20 into the whole thing because we made it all out of scrap stuff that we found. But I was very happy that, yep, the elevator lives on. And I sent them the, I know, but it's still money. I know, but when you get to the point where that we were at, we were just dragging ourselves over to Mom's house to pack and to, I mean, there was just, the curbs were huge. Just the wood and everything else that we were carrying out of there. We needed to stop carrying and transporting. You know, with the last trailer load, Babes didn't even back it up to the barn. He backed it up into the woods and parked it. He's like, we're done with the trailer. And I'm like, and he's like, I'm done with the trailer. So the trailer's parked. And once we get it, hi Dana. Once we get the trailer empty, we're probably going to list it for sale because it really is. I mean, we got it from Dean's brother for $800 and we would have spent 20 times that in U-Haul trucks. So that trailer has served its purpose. So we're gonna flip it and sell it and probably get another trailer. I mean, it's a perfect size, but I mean that thing is falling apart. Like the frame is falling apart. That's exactly why I did not show all the stuff left at the farm. The shaming is real. Yeah. We threw so much out. That pile is massive. Aw, thanks, Pam. Yeah, exactly, Lulu. It was about, you know, healthy choices to just be done. You know, especially having COVID, you know, the last full week that we were there. I mean, we were both just dragging so bad. It was really hard. I'm back to 100%. Babes is sort of, for the most part. He's still getting headaches. Wasn't meant to shame, just want them to not have to pay for more expensive wood. I know, Brett. The man is stubborn. The man is stubborn. I was like, it got to the point literally where I would be like, Babes, do you want to keep? And he was like, nope. And I'm like, you didn't eat? No. We were just so done. So exhausted. Nah, I'm doing good. We did do a hell of a job. We definitely did. I'm really, really excited to be out of the house. But I don't want to slow down. I want to, you know, we had originally had wanted to use half of this barn, and we have a beautiful table saw at home. You know, if Babes actually gets this house done in 6 months, which kind of needs the table saw, you know, in order to do that, I feel like I need to step it up and get things sold sooner rather than later. At some point when you have no help, you just get in your car, cry your heart out and it'll drive and don't look back. Yeah. I got to that point several times with my mom's property over the years where I couldn't, I mean, at least I was in a situation where it was really, really cheap to maintain. Just got to say you're not a reseller if you don't try and make a buck or two, 100 out of 20. Well, at this point, I have inventory. So I'm a reseller. Now it's in my space. It's not at mom's house anymore. It's not isolated to mama's house. So that's where my logic for now I'm a reseller comes from. But I hope to ramp things up quickly. I want to get everybody's mystery boxes that they ordered packed up and get invoices out and everything else, and then immediately start doing sales, since literally I could sell the shipping tables right here. That's like amazing for me for it to be in the same place. All my boxes and my tape and everything else. So instead of, because before when Babes and I would finish a sale, we'd both be like, okay, we're out of here. We'll come back tomorrow and pick up the stuff. Because it would be late or whatever, you know? And now we could even start packing, or we could immediately start packing the next day. But there's no more lifting and carrying. There's no more boxing up, you know, filling totes, putting them in the car, bringing them to the shipping department. First it was home, then it was out here. And, you know, I'm not whining. It's appreciation. It's appreciation for the little things of my sale table is there. My shipping table is there. My computer is right here. I can sell, box, weigh, invoice, ship. Woohoo! Oh my God, right, Noelle? No more stairs. Oh, I missed that one. That one went off the screen. I cleaned out 3 houses and could have cared less towards the end. There are more important things. Yep. I definitely got there. It got to the point where, you know, Babes was still asking. He's like, do you want to keep this? And I'm like, I don't care. And he's like, don't have to tell me twice. Hi, Glenn. Another month of paying for storage. Just going to suck it up and give myself grace to the end of the year. Good girl. Good girl. Give yourself grace. You can, Amy. I shared your latest barn video here. Tin Can Tourists. They're always looking for vintage camping and trailer items. Oh, cool. Well, you guys know I have lots of items, but like I said, I'm gonna do the buy it now stuff as I clean up stuff and research stuff. I'm gonna do a buy it now video where the prices are gonna be significantly lower of what I would list it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and that will be available to members. Membership will be $1.99, and every month, your first order that month, you get $2 off. So I'm basically paying you a penny to be a member on my channel. But it is legitimately for the folks that have been following me since the beginning, supporting me, getting me. Without you guys, I would not be here. I would not have gotten this far. I would have shut down and dropped a match at some point in the last 2 years. How much of that does TY uck up? I don't know what that means. How much of that does TY suck up? YouTube. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not doing it to make money. So it's not, I think it'll help the algorithm to have memberships and have returning members or whatever the case may be. You will be paying us their share. Yeah, but I don't have any cost of goods. So I can do that. Yeah, YouTube will take most of it. We thank you for bringing us all the Jan clan. You guys are so cool. Okay, so I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to start driving home, and I'm so excited that you guys came with me tonight, and you like my new setup, and I can, yeah, I feel so much more organized, you know? Babes is laughing because I just said that. Hold on. But what I mean about organized is the logistics, from the point of look up the value, wash, clean, fix, sell, list, ship, invoice. I think I swallowed a bug. Yes, Jan, you have 1,000,000,000,000,000 hours and gas into your cogs. Don't even go there. Oh, good call. Good call. Yeah, I guess there is a cost of goods. I get it. But it's $2. If I want to give all my friends $2, I can give all my friends $2. So, you be quiet, Noelle. If I wanted any out of you, I'd rattle your cage. On that note, memberships are just another YouTube money grab. Electricity, barn build. I know, we're getting there. You know what, Barb? If you can come up with a different way for longtime subscribers to have first dibs on those streams, then I'm happy to hear it. Because the few times that I did a Buy It Now stream, I got all kinds of new people that claimed everything and then disappeared. So that was one of the things that were frustrating about the Buy It Now videos. The stuff was great and the stuff was selling, but I mean, I ended up, you know, doing a lot of work, boxing up, invoicing, everything else, waiting for people to send me their information, you know, stuff like that. So good point, Sherry. Yeah. I'm not making a website. Good God. That's work to maintain that. Nope. Yep. See you at Noelle's live show tomorrow night. Okay, guys. I'm really signing off now. I will see you. Who knows? Jackie with the mom voice. Hello. I'm leaving. Mwah! Thanks for coming. I gotta drive home. Bye. Oh, you gotta hit the button. Let me try that again. I always hold my breath at the end when I hit end broadcast.